What is up, everybody? How are y'all doing today? I'm exhausted from yesterday. Oh my God, work and then spine ticks last night. Went till 7 in the morning. Oh my God, I don't even know. And I did have I had a drink, but it wrecked me. So yeah, it was a crazy day yesterday, but today, for the first time, I'm doing a new series that I'm doing. As y'all know, I'm a huge music fan, ex-musician, current musician, still do music here and there. At least for myself, I'll probably put some stuff out here later, but we'll get into that at some point in time. But I want to mix collectibles and comics and stuff like that, and just the need to spend money on stuff that's not necessary, and music together. So I decided to spotlight other bands that I know that might have people who collect things. And so I reached out to a few bands, and I've got some stuff lined up. And this first one, the inaugural one, is going to be with my broski, my bro Chacho, my homie, Chris Chaos Machine Cobb from the band Cadaver Creator. They have a band camp. They have stuff on YouTube. And They have stuff going on, playing lots of shows. I think they're working on an album to put out right now, so you'll get that. So let's say hey to the chat real quick, because there's only one person watching so far, and it's neighbor to the north, my brother up north. How's your weather doing, neighbor? You all right? It is, you're probably used to this crap, up in Canada, up in the Maritimes and stuff like that. Here, there's an inch of snow with some ice mixed in, and everybody's like, well, nobody's leaving for days. So, so shout out to neighbor. Appreciate you showing up, man, listening. My leather chair has that logo on it. Which logo? This logo? Can't be. Oh, wait. What logo? What logo are we talking about?
They probably think it's Batman.
No. Not Batman. Cadaver Creator. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, wait, his leather chair. Because, yeah. You remember okay, yeah. I was like, wait.
Got it.
Okay, now, yeah, I remember that meme. Holy crap, that was great. That blindsided me. Oh my God, yeah, I know.
That leather chair is so metal.
It took us a minute. Look, I have only been up for a few hours and only had 4 hours sleep in 2 days. Cut me a break, okay? But yeah, so now that we've got the chat shouted out, I'm gonna let Chris do his thing, say hey to everybody, give a little spiel on the band and upcoming things, and this, that, and the other stuff that he can reveal, because there's always stuff that you can't write yet. And then we're going to play a clip of Cadaver Creator and let y'all get a listen to it. And then we'll get into his collection. So let me highlight Mr. Chaos Machine here, give you a full spectrum view thing. Get me out of here if I can figure out how to do that. Why is it not letting me do that? It is not letting me do that. Why? Won't let me do it. Maybe because of this. Huh. Oh, that's why. All right, there you go.
What's up? It's Chris Chaos Machine. I'm from Cadaver Creator. We're located out of Gastonia, North Carolina. We have a few songs located on YouTube, and we got a song up on Bandcamp called "Perspectives of This Wretched Day." You can get it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, anywhere that's streaming. We have a new song called "Language of the Prawns." It'll be up within the year. So we also have an album dropping called Dark Origins. That it's been long time coming. So if you like what you hear on YouTube and stuff, and you like this clip, I urge you to go to our Facebook and give us a like, and it's Cadaver Creator Official, and just go give it a like and just check us out and tell us what you think. So take it away, Tyler.
All right, yeah. So I would definitely recommend, if you like stuff that's heavy, and I mean heavy death metal, a little black metal in there, but some thrash also. We were just talking about this, how Robert,
Yeah.
other buddies
elements.
I've not seen in for, we have got to hang. Like once everybody gets settled, we have got to hang because I haven't seen you guys in forever. But Robert every once in a while sneaks in thrash riffs that he doesn't know are thrash riffs. So
because he's oblivious to it. He just writes whatever pops in his head.
No idea. But every once in a while, there's little hints of thrash in there too.
That's my dad for you.
Yeah, there you go. Robert is everybody's metal dad. He's fathered many children. Many women have succumbed to his whim.
Yes. And he will scorn you. And he will scorn you without mercy.
I hope he sees this and he's gonna be like, I hate Tyler. Oh my God.
You know that's not true. He's just gonna smile and just be quiet like he always. It's just that. This is right here. This is my impression.
That's exactly what he's gonna do. He's like, okay, I'll take that. All right, so
because he didn't hear what you said anyway.
I'm gonna play a live clip of Cadaver Creator, so y'all can not look at us and look at them play and get a nice little listen to it. And then after that, I'm gonna throw it to Chris, and he'll show off all the stuff that he's into collecting that draws his money besides music, which already is a pit that never ends that you throw money into. So
ain't that the truth?
Oh my God. So let's get this thing. Let's see. How am I going to do this? All right. How is this working? Oh no, it's not working.
You had it at first.
There's that. I was wanting to do it to where it's there it goes. There it goes. Okay. So yeah. Now we're going to get this party started. All right. Let's give this a listen.
Yeah.
Jeremiah McClure, the beast of Venom. It's called In the Garden of Peace and Miscreants.
If you're learning guitar late in life, there's one.
All right.
Hell
So
yeah.
that is a clip of Cadaver Creator last year at Carolina Headbangers Ball. I didn't think to do this earlier, but I'm going to do it now before I throw it over to Chris and let you show your stuff. But I want to shout out everybody in that band. Well, the bass player I've not met yet. I haven't met the new guy.
That's okay. He's not in there anymore.
Oh, he's not in it anymore? Okay, well, then there you go.
No.
So what's up, Gray Man? So how's it hanging over there in the UK? But yeah, I want to shout out Robert and T-Woo. T-Woo is not just a drummer; he's also a rapper, and his rap stuff is phenomenal as well. Like it really blows. It blew everybody's mind when he was like, "I'm going to start doing rap," and we're like, "Eh," and then we saw it live, and we're like, "What the hell?" Like, dude,
he's a prodigy.
Huh?
He's a prodigy.
Dude, he really is. We were like, what the shit, dude? When did you? He was like, I like rap music. And I'm a drummer. So beats. I mean, it just makes sense. And I was like, oh my God, it's so good. And Robert, who just makes stuff look like he looks like he's not even trying. Like he
looks bored.
Yeah, he looks bored. And he's up there just shredding the hell away. Like, so yeah, Robert is everybody's band dad. He's been in this game for a long time, and he is
a long time
phenomenal human being. Just one of the nicest guys I've ever met. One of the funniest guys I've ever met too.
Fun fact: he's the original Lust of Decay bass player.
He's what?
He's the original Lust of Decay bass player.
Oh yeah. Is he still in Lust of Decay?
No, he's in Cesspool of Vermin.
That's what it is. Yeah. He's in that band as well, and that band is also
badass.
Really, oh my God. So
and they just put out a new album.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Is their frontman still oh God,
Jay Barnes?
Huh?
Yeah, Jay Barnes.
Yeah. Dude, Jay he's a trip and a half. Oh man, I miss him too. I haven't seen him in forever. All right, so I'm gonna switch to this view. Oh, I don't like being on this side though. Can I move this to the left?
No, you
Is there a left?
No.
Left? No. Okay.
No. You're screwing me.
Try this. Will this? Nope. Why is it doing it right-handed? Oh, I don't like that. That drives me insane. But okay. All right, we're gonna do it this way. All right, because I'm not the focal point of this at all. Might even switch it to here. Might even do this.
There you go.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. right, I'll figure this out here in a momento.
Get your shit together, Tyler.
Me and technology. Okay. All right, we're gonna do it like this, and then I'll swap it around because I'm not the focal point of this. So now that I have Canada has so many bands, Thrash Lorraine. Any Canadian metal bands that you're into? Who can we think of off the top that are Canadian that are like from? I don't even know where people are from half the time.
Well, there's oh wow, that just totally just left my
You don't even think about where people are from. You just think about like the bands. So if there's
Despised Icon.
Do what?
Despised Icon.
Yeah.
And let's see, Cryptopsy.
Cryptopsy. They are from Canada. That's right. Oh
Yeah.
man, Cryptopsy's insane. Oh. Who else? There's got to be. What isn't Condolation?
Rush is from there.
Oh, I mean Rush.
Who?
Of course, yeah. 3 Inches of Blood. 3 Inches of Blood is from Canada.
I didn't know
did
that.
not know that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know where people are from. We just know what bands they're in and what they sound like. Because to us, it doesn't matter. You know, Unleash the Archers. Now that's
that's true.
Yeah, that's a name we do know. Matter of fact, we know the guy who works for that record label that they're on. Annihilator. Annihilator's from Canada.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There you go. Look,
Gorguts.
Yeah, Blasphemy.
Gorguts are Canadian.
You guys are school with us because I don't know where people.
I mean, you school me. I feel like a novice over here.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what have we been doing this whole time? We've been just BSing around. What's up?
Not
Roscoe?
recognizing Canadian bands.
Shout out to Roscoe who just rolled in. Gray Man who rolled in. I want to officially shout everybody out. Neighbor, we shouted you out because you were the first one here. And then Dave Collects, yeah, my bro. Nice to see everyone. So I'm gonna throw it over to you, Chris. Let you show all the stuff that you collect. Go for it. Just go ham. Just take as much time as you want. I'm gonna go refill my coffee. So just go for it.
All right, man. Well, hey, I'm gonna turn this camera around so you don't see my ugly face anymore. But once again, I'm Chris Chaos Machine, and I'm a huge Venom fan. Like SpiderMan's my shit. I love it so much. SpiderMan's always been my thing, but not until later on when I got older, which I started liking Venom a lot. So I'm gonna show you my little. I had to start collecting comics again because my mom threw all my comics from my childhood away when I moved out many years ago.
Yeah.
So now here we switch my camera view, so I can show you what I got going on. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Got my extensive. My wife threw that in there. It's my son's book. There's a walk in my pocket, not Venom related. But yeah, I've been collecting all the little offshoot Venom variants. You know, this series right here is the Agent Venom ones with Flash Thompson, as you know, from Spider-Man's little bully from little nemesis of Peter Parker. And now he's a legless war hero. So just I've just been, every time I see a Venom comic, I buy that motherfucker.
Yep.
I'm just like, if it's Venom, it's for me, You got, just all the offshoots. It doesn't matter, R.I.P. Stan Lee. It doesn't matter. Whatever Venom, if it says Venom, you best believe I'm getting that shit.
Carnage too. Some of those are definitely from the newer run. The two to the right there that you have, that you just
these ones.
To the right. Those two right there. Those are from the current run. So
yeah, these are from the current run. I got those from DG Games. So yeah, but then I got these offshoot ones, which I've never seen before until I I thought these are pretty unique. The Venom Space Knight one. They're kind of weird, but pretty cool. And then I got a bunch of like, you know, I'm trying to find all the old school, like Punisher. I got some old school Iron Man. You know, the first appearance of Spider Carnage. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, I had like a pretty amazing collection at one point. So this is my attempt to, you know, get back at, you know, where I once was. You know, some of these are just obscure, but I like obscure stuff. Like, you know, it's just, you know, I got some Walking Deads. You know, just
I mean, Walking Dead's that shit.
Walking Dead is that shit. You know, I used to be really up on the show, and then like for some reason when Negan came out, I didn't quit watching just because of that, but I just, you know, I hadn't had a chance to catch up on it again. Got a couple old school Spider-Mans right here.
Oh, okay. So the one to the left right there. All right. So Roscoe's going to freak out. That Power Pack, Spider-Man and Power Pack, we've been talking about that over the past few days. Do you know what that is?
What's that?
That is the first appearance of Scott Westcott. Scott Westcott,
yeah, you're right.
That issue sexually assaults Peter Parker.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's
It is crazy. Roscoe's been showing that. Yep, he has the first appearance of Scott Westcott. Yep, there's Roscoe. Yep, there's your book, homie.
There you go, homie.
Is the worst villain in Marvel history. Like he's worse than
he
Thanos.
Really is. He is. He's just a vile person.
Very vile.
But yeah, so like, you know, we got, you know, these kind of couple clone conspiracy, you know, then I got, you know, a few obscure ones like the Squadron Sinister and
I've never heard of that.
Spider Island.
Oh, Spider Island. Yeah, I've never heard of Squadron Sinister. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, Spider Island, I know what that is.
Yeah, this one's got like Nighthawk and Dr. Spectrum and Hyperion and
I love Hyperion.
Someone, yeah, Nighthawk and Whizzer. Just these, and then I have weird ones like I'm not really a DC fan per se. I like Superman and Spider-Man. That's about it. But this is one of the ones I just happened to pick up with like weird ones like this International Iron Man. I just if it's obscure, I'm just like sure, I'll and then all these right here are just the ones that you would just find on the books on the shelf and just give it to your little kid and like they don't care if they tear it up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I get dollar bin books, and on this is a cool idea I found out from somebody else in the YouTube comic book community. There's a guy named Harry Old Fat Guy.
Yeah.
And well, that's not his real name, but that's his YouTube handle. He goes and gets dollar books out of dollar bins, and if kids come up at Halloween dressed as that character, he gives them that comic. Like he just gives them a comic book on top of giving them candy for being a fan.
That's badass. Dude, I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna hang out with him. I'm like, hey, check this out. I'm the Red Hulk. But that's my extent of my comics right now. I'm still in the midst of collecting. But like I also collect. Well, I'll show you this too. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so of course I have four.
Grayman says that if you tilt your phone sideways, it makes you go full screen. Yep, there you go. Oh wow, yeah, hold it like that. Yeah, hold it sideways.
Oh, well then here we go. Let me give you the full spectrum of my Venoms.
Appreciate it, Gray Man.
Yeah, good job, Gray Man. Thanks for schooling me in the art of my stuff. And I also had to restart my record collection too. And what record collection isn't complete with this little beauty?
Oh my God, that cover art is phenomenal. I love Death. Spiritual Healing.
It's so good. It is such a good album. And then
such a good album.
I'm like a humongous Ozzie fan.
Oh yeah. And I'm a picture disc nut too. So I love that you got the picture disc.
Oh, I know. I love them. Like I'm a big Black Sabbath's my number one band of all time. So Ozzie is like
Spiritual Healing is his favorite Death album.
Yeah, because it's my favorite Death album actually is not Spirit of Him, but
Sounds of
why am I so
Perseverance.
stupid? Yes.
Yeah, Sounds of
Yes,
Perseverance. My favorite's Leprosy. I think it's what you come in on. I think that's the way it works.
Yeah.
Whatever you come in on
I
is your
can't-
favorite.
Yeah, I came in on the you know, Spirit Crusher. Oh my god! Like
Oh god, it
in
is
my
so
old
good, though.
in my old band Novgorod, we were going to cover it. We never got around to covering it, but I was like, I kept practicing. I was like, I can do Spirit Crusher. And what album's completely?
You know, I'm
what
all
album?
about covering. You know, I'm all about covering some Death.
Oh yeah, and I love Death. It's just you can't go wrong with Death. It's just it's you know, Chuck was a visionary.
Peace out,
He was
Roscoe.
a
Have a good day.
total badass. But I also have I got Ride the Lightning. You know, some of these are gifts, so
That's a
try to
good
keep them as crisp. Like this is a good album. And then I have this. Oh no! Don't fall down, please. This is a little more obscure. No Pray for the Dying. I never really heard this album until someone got it from my sister bought it for me for my birthday. So you know, it's a pretty decent album right here. This, you know, got the classic lineup right there with old scruffy. Look at his face.
Oh man, so it is Dickinson.
I am the Bruce Dickinson.
I thought, like when I seen it, I was like, I've never heard of that. Maybe it's okay. Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. Oh wow, yeah, okay, yeah,
Tail Gunner, Holy Smoke, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is older. Why have I never heard of this?
That's exactly what I thought when I got it, and I was like, how come I've never heard of this?
That's really weird because I love Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, and I love Tail Gunner. That's like, yeah,
I do too. And I was like, oh wow, I didn't know this. And this right here I found this in Charlotte. Can't remember the name of the record store. I think it was Repo Records in Charlotte.
Okay, I haven't been there.
This is Opeth live at Red Rocks.
Oh, I love Opeth. Oh, Michael Ackerfeld.
This is such a killer album. You know, they got like
Great Man says that the Maiden album was the 8th one after Seventh Son, so that would make sense.
That was after Seventh Son.
Yeah, that was like right after Seventh Son, which is why we probably don't remember it as well, because Seventh Son of the Seventh Son was like a phenomenal. That was like one of their out of the park albums.
Oh, dude, there was like a home run like 3 times over, you know. But this album right here is phenomenal. Opeth and their purest. You got Demon of the Fall in it. I mean, they got all the good songs right here, and they're like, I mean, they don't have a lot of songs in here because their songs are like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, so and I'll go ahead and tell you now, if you've not heard Opeth and you look them up, Bloodbath as well. Michael Ackerfeld doing.
Oh, Bloodbath, yeah, and Michael Ackerfeld, Bloodbath. What is they got Nightmares Made Flesh. Resurrection Through Carnage. Is their second one?
Death metal supergroup. That's what it is.
Yeah, Dan Swano, Michael Ackerfeld, Axon Rott, their drummer, which he is no longer with any of those bands anymore. And on an eclectic note, I'm a huge Foo Fighters fan, which people either think I'm stupid for it or they're like, oh, that's great. But I don't give a shit. I love this band. Dave Grohl is the fucking man. And I will fight somebody over Dave Grohl.
Dude, I love Foo Fighters. Like, I will never be too death metal or too black metal to not do that album right there.
I'm the exact way. This album right here is
that one and the one before it. The first album and the second album.
Yes, dude. Exactly. Are my number ones. I love them so much.
Oh my god!
And my wife bought me this one.
Did you go see the new Foo Fighter movie?
I have not seen it. I've actually planned on watching it.
You hadn't missed out yet.
Oh, good, because I planned on watching it because I saw it and I was like, I didn't know if it was out or not. I love Foo Fighters, man. I can't say enough about them. Like, if you never really in-depthly listen to them, you should really start with the very first album and this one right here, because Everlong is the one. Like, it may be the most radio played one, but it's my favorite song.
Dude, that riff is so simple, yet it's so good.
But it's so emotional.
Like, it's just so good, man.
but it pulls on your emotion, man. Like you feel it. And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
you know, that's the great thing about simplistic riffs. You know, you don't have to have the most technical riff to really tug at someone's heartstrings. You just have to have the right magic.
That was a discussion in Kingdom one time. Mike's huge into tech death, and we're all like, sometimes you're in the mood for technical and fast and crazy, and sometimes it's too technical, fast, and crazy, you know?
Exactly. Sometimes you're just like, you know what? I don't need 300 BPM in my head right now because my brain is going to explode. I like tech death too. I used to be in a tech death band called Offenses and Fury. Like we were so tech deathy that we couldn't even find a drummer. We had to use a drum machine. They were like, drummers were like, I can't play that. I can't play that. My wife bought this for me. This is actually a really good album for a new Ozzie album. No Ordinary Man. It's actually it's a really solid album. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, Ozzie lost it over the years, but you know what? Ozzie's the man. You don't appreciate him now. When he's gone, you'll never be able to appreciate him, man, except for what the legacy he's left.
He has one of the most unique voices I've ever, like, you can't tell me another singer that sounds like Ozzie. Like, I mean,
the only person,
it's weird how he's got a niche.
The only person that comes close to that is Zach. Zach has that Ozzie sound to his voice when he does his more.
Ozzie told him how to do vocals.
Exactly. That's why he sounds the way he does. And this album right here might become a surprise to people that I really into, but this is the solid album. Like Thrice was like a post-hardcore band, and like some of their songs on their old stuff is just kind of too poppy for me. But this right here, they have like what I would call like Nirvana like riffs that are just very emotional. It's just, this album right here is like my little what's the word I'm looking for? It's my go-to because it's so, I mean, it's just a solid album because, you know, you get emotional albums, and you know, I'm an emotional kind of guy sometimes. You know, sometimes you gotta, you know, you can't listen to death metal blaring all the time, you know. But I have a few other things. Let me come out here through my living room.
Oh yeah, neighbor to the north said I see Thrice in there, so there's that.
Hell yeah.
This is stop in before you go grocery shopping. Nice for you to show up. And what's his name? Neighbor to the north said Leper is a local death metal / ska band from my hometown.
Really?
And I've never heard that combination before.
Never.
Yeah, he said their whole catalog's amazing. Top 3 of all time bands for me. What's up?
Yeah, I think they are badass. And I have a few pops. Got some Nightmare Before Christmas pops. These are my wife's.
Oh, nice.
She actually wants to sell them. So,
I mean, if you got a collection of like stuff like that, where like you have a whole Nightmare Before Christmas theme going on, don't sell it. Just hold on.
No,
you'll regret it.
I
later.
wouldn't.
You have to go back and buy them again. Don't do it. Just hold on to it.
I totally agree. And I'll show you how much of a Marvel nerd I am. This is my son's nursery. Look at this. His aunt made that from knit. She knitted that motherfucker.
She knitted that?
Yeah. And then my wife made this.
Oh, that's nice.
And then she made this painting right here.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, she painted that. And this is some of the things that, you know, I've had this guy right here since SpiderMan 3 came out. That terrible Venom that they put in that movie.
Oh, you have the Dorbs Juggernaut. What's his name? Roscoe showed that last night. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. That is adorable. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of those Dorbs.
Yeah, I got this guy too. I have a. Where is he at? He's in this case right here. Here he is. I have Anti-Venom.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dude right there. And then I got this little. You won't see this anymore in life.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
done
yeah, yeah.
cancel culture done put their dick all over that.
So yeah,
And then I have.
And see, that's gonna be weird to see how that. Oh yeah, I think I have. No, I don't have. I have the metallic one. Like there's a small little 2-inch figure called Metalloids or something like that. I have the Metalloid
Yeah.
one. That was a gift from a beach of Tarhag and Curse of Flesh.
I have Stone Cold in here somewhere, but I don't know where old
Oh,
Stone Cold is. But this is my little.
What is that?
What's that?
What is that? Gandalf?
This is a This is a statue I found. This actually isn't Gandalf. I've had this for about 15 years. I found it on the side of the road.
Are you serious?
Yeah, totally. It's you can see he's a little weathered, but it's got. But yeah, this guy right here has been with me for a long time. It's my little altar section. But there's a little more close up of our Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. You know, I don't know where my Stone Cold is. My wife put it somewhere. She likes to hide stuff from me sometimes. But yeah, so.
Gray Man, the Hulkbuster thing it's an Iron Man Hulkbuster, but it's got the logo of the old Washington football team's like name and logo and stuff like that, which has now been like done away with. Now they're just the Washington football team, and they look like a college team. And they absolutely did nothing this year.
Yeah, they didn't do nothing. They succumbed to a cancel culture, and this is what I wake up to every morning.
No Quarter, No Mercy. Nice. Are you still doing the what is F3? Are you still doing the F3 stuff?
I haven't done it in a while.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Dude, you have the same one. I have that exact same patch on my vest.
Do you?
The exact same. Hold on.
That same size?
See, this is why I said that Chris is my brochacho and my broski, because all right, let me make let's see if I can make me big for a second. I actually am gonna all right, so here's mine. Yeah, check it out.
Bad.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so.
And I did not know you were buying that. Had no idea.
Oh, that's so badass. I just started putting this vest together. So let me get the front.
Oh, the pizza. Gotta have pizza, because pizza is the greatest thing ever.
Oh, yeah. And my homeboy, when I was in Connecticut, I was working on the big green pizza truck. I was leaving. He gave me this. It's a Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh, that's nice. Good morning to the hobby.
Shit. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of.
Oh,
I'm just now starting this one. I got a little Venom guy.
Oh, that's nice.
It's huge. I could not figure out where to put him. And this band right here is pretty awesome. They're called Rock.
That's what she said. Giggity.
Giggity. And remember I was telling you earlier, this is a Mafia patch.
Oh yeah.
They're a good death metal band. You should check them out on YouTube.
I've already heard them. I haven't seen y'all. I haven't seen them. Sorry. I haven't seen them live yet, but I definitely need to check it out, because I know that they're making rounds around here and they're making a big splash. Yeah,
they are making a big splash. They had got Josh Kroom from formerly Oculum Day, and then Oculum Day changed the name to Turris Runa, and then they kind of fell apart. So he joined Mafia for a little while, and then him and the bass player Fernando left. So Mafia is
wait, Fernando
got a brand new.
Fernie was in that band?
Yeah, Fernie was in that band.
I did not know that. Because Fernie's why am I not surprised? I mean, Fernie is a great bass player.
He is, but he's also kind of a hard guy to work with.
Yeah. I mean he is, but I mean that's just the way it is sometimes. I mean as far as being a musician, he is. Oh my God! Have you ever seen his old stuff from Mexico?
Yeah,
the hair metal stuff
with his 80s hair.
Yes, his 80s
Yeah.
hair and the leather pants, and I was like, dude, you guys totally were a Maiden, like a Mexico version of Maiden.
Oh yeah, they were totally a Mexican version, baby.
It was so good. But yeah,
That's pretty much all I have for that. I mean, I do have. Hold on, let me go back to my.
you're like, let me switch it back around. Hold on, there's always
Hold
stuff
on,
you forget. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Dude, zombies,
man.
it's really weird how, like, you know, when I was a kid, zombies were terrifying and they were a thing. And then it kind of just went away. And then the next thing you knew, it was just zombie
They're
stuff
back.
everywhere. Oh, yeah, I forgot about your, so.
My extensive collection of band shirts.
Oh, my God. Show something. Go for it.
I mean, this is my comic book collection shirts right here, but we got like this band right here, Entheon. That local band. Well, they're not around anymore.
Yep.
You know,
but they were phenomenal.
Alter Blood.
You know,
they are pretty phenomenal. You know, I got Cognitive. These guys. I mean, I have so many band shirts that my wife doesn't even. She doesn't even have room. None of this is hers. This is all me. Like,
I mean, look, when you're in a band and you're playing shows and there are other bands there, you end up buying their stuff. Next thing you know, you have a million. Dude, I still have band shirts. I will never have to buy T-shirts ever again. Like,
I won't either. I will never have to buy shirts ever again. This is the Mafia shirt.
Oh, that's nice.
That's pretty sick. And that's one of my favorites right there.
Oh yeah. You've worn that at shows before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, it's just, you know, you can just randomly, it's just, you know, false prophet, boom.
There you go. Yeah. Shout out to False Prophet. They're phenomenal as well.
So is Lecher's Nocturne.
Oh yeah. I have that album.
So badass.
The Bone White one, like they only made 100 of them. Bone White Occultism album.
Exactly. The Bone White Occultism. That shit was so badass. And I don't know if anybody remembers this.
Oh, Wretched. There you go. Yeah.
That is an old shirt. I got that when they played The Money in Rock Hill, which is not even there no more.
Yep.
Rock Hill, South Carolina.
I got hammered at The Money.
Oh, so many times. Some visceral disgorge. You know, this is one of my favorites right here, Dying Fetus.
Dying Fetus. We were talking about them the other day on the stream.
They're so badass.
Oh, so and such nice dudes.
They are. I smoked weed with those guys. And they were the coolest dudes. They were like, yeah, let's it was John Gallagher.
Dude, I wish you would have been there when we hung out with Obituary.
Oh, I know. I wish I was there too.
Were some of the night, and they were like, "You guys brought booze and bud and everything. Like, you guys are like hooking us the hell up. Like, you guys are now our new best friends." So,
yeah, I mean,
it's that way with bands. Sometimes you bring them gifts, and then you become their best friend. Who is that?
Yeah, this is the Crepit Birth.
Oh yeah.
Got to see them at Ground Zero for the first time, and you can't forget Suffocation.
Gotta love some Suffocation. Oh,
this is that old school. That's from the album Pierced from Within.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just Vader. I mean,
Vader. Oh, I wish Vader was still around.
I saw them with Internal Bleeding.
Oh, are you serious? I was pissed because I missed the Internal Bleeding show here in Spartanburg. I was so pissed that I missed that.
We got to play that show.
Yes, I know. I was so pissed.
It's my Pathology shirt. You know, Testament. You know, one of the greats.
Testament.
Underrated. I say they're one of the big four.
Oh yeah. Well, I say Exodus is too. Exodus,
yeah.
Without Exodus, there wouldn't be like that. Exodus put on Metallica. They put on Megadeth. They brought everybody. These bands opened up for Exodus. You know, Kirk Hammett came from Exodus. You know, Gary Holt came from Exodus. You know, Lust of Decay. There you go.
Yeah. If any of you guys watching, you want this band right here is the Cannibal Corpse of North Carolina.
Yeah. Lust of Decay is amazing.
If you like true death grind, then seek no further. You know, here's another one. You see how much I love them, and
Dude,
of course my
Slayer.
Slayer.
You gotta have a Slayer shirt.
Just,
that's like law. You have to have a Slayer shirt. You have to have Megadeth somewhere in there. Oh my God, that's great. I am Cornholio.
Yes, I mean, I just can't. You can never have too many band shirts.
Divine Treachery. I was wearing Divine Treachery's the white T-shirt. I was wearing it before the stream. Like I literally took it off, threw it in the dirty clothes, and put the Cadaver Creator shirt on. Which if you did not see at the beginning of the stream, Cadaver Creators T-shirt that I have, you need to look them up on Facebook, buy some stuff, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually on that Divine Treachery album.
I think didn't I put? I'm thinking. Because, I mean, I don't think I was on it, but I think they offered me to come do something. Because there was a song where all of us, like, they wanted a whole bunch of people from the community, the band, our band fam, to be on it. Wasn't there? Like, it was like a song where we all had to do some kind of, or was that, no, that was Axe Attack. That was Axe Attack.
Yeah.
I remember that.
If you want to know the song is called "From the Womb to the Tomb," off of the Never Ending Cycle for the Suffering.
Was that the EP?
It's on their full length.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The Never Ending Cycle for the Suffering.
Okay. Yeah.
I went up there. They were like, we wanted to get you on. They said you're the only person that we were like, we want you to be on this album with us. And I went up there. He had a couple parts that he wanted me to do, and I was like,
Neighbor to the North. Let's know if there's any hardcore bands that we're into. I'll let you go first because I can name off a whole bunch of hardcore bands. I mean,
hardcore bands. Yeah, I love Sworn Enemy.
Yes, I like full name for Brooklyn, fucking New York. Sworn Enemy. That's my shit.
Fuck yeah, I love Full Blown Chaos. I like Vision of Disorder, Terror. Terror is badass. I like Shark Ethic. Local bands, the Deadlock. You should go check them out. They're badass as hell. There's so much. I'm blanking. Old School, Vision Disorder from Long Island. They're badass.
What is it? It makes no sense because like New York, it's like really funny how like all the hardcore bands that are really, really good come out. You had Sworn Enemy, you had, let's see, who was the other one that was like Sworn Enemy?
There was Earth Crisis.
No, it wasn't them. If you say it, I'm gonna know it, but I can't remember it right now. I'm blanking.
I am too. That's what happens when you put me on the spot. But here's a fun fact. Hatebreed is considered New York hardcore, but they're actually from New Haven, Connecticut.
Well, yeah, because Connecticut would be the biggest market close to that. Well, would Connecticut be it, or would Boston be it?
No, Connecticut and Boston. That's all. They're all right there.
They're all right there. Hatebreed I would count as definitely as one. And I think that's like, when you're young, that's your introductory hardcore, and then you start branching. Let's see who.
Well, you can't forget Madball. You got Madball and I just had it on my head. Jesus fuck. Throwdown.
Throwdown was my shit. I think they're from New York as well.
Yeah, I believe they are. Throwdown's really badass.
Throwdown was so good.
Life of Tragedy.
I don't know if you would count it as hardcore, but it was kind of in that vein. When I was younger, the band, the bands that were popular at the time were like Thursday. At the drive-in, they definitely had some hardcore influence on them, but it was more kind of like, it was like emo and hardcore met. So it was like
kind of like the Used.
We're kind of emo, but the music was kind of like hardcore, kind of punkish, and then they kind of got really, really emo with it. Like it's like they started out one way and just went to where the money was,
Yeah, that's what I was saying about Thrice. They started out as like post-hardcore. They had like kind of the hardcore riffs, but it was the melodic and the singing, which I don't get how that's called post-hardcore, but other here's a hard.
It came in that time where it was like it was after a big the Neurosis thing that I have there. They're post punk. Well, I mean, post what punk? There's been like 3 or 4 punk times where punk got really, really big. There's the early stuff with Ramones and Sex Pistols and Velvet Underground and
I love Rancid
and all that shit. And then there was like Offspring, Green Day, all those bands.
Yeah.
So
and then you have Rancid,
of course, Biohazard.
Propane.
Biohazard would what's the name of that band? Oh my God, Barney.
Barney talking Napalm Death?
Napalm Death. Would they be hardcore or would they be death metal?
No, they're grindcore.
Right. I mean, yeah, but if you listen to their first album, it's kind of like they're trying to figure out what the fuck they are. Like, I mean, they're like we're like a little punk, a little death, little.
Like, you got those buzzsaw riffs.
Yeah,
those buzzsaw riffs. Duh. And Barney's voice was kind of like coming into his own.
Yeah. So, like, you could count the first Napalm Death stuff as kind of being. I mean, it had hardcore elements in it. They were trying to figure out what the fuck they were doing.
It's like.
So I think. See, is there any other? Because I don't want hardcore that I'm missing.
Like I said, I like Propane. They're real good.
Darkest Hour. Neighbor to the North said Darkest Hour. I forgot about
Darkest Hour. They're good. I like those guys.
I forgot about them. Propane. Propane really, really. It's really funny because they're like, they're like me. They're Southern. Me and you. They're Southern. So you wouldn't think a whole lot of hardcore down here, but Propane is really good.
They're so good.
Let's see. Is there anybody? I'm glad I didn't forget Throwdown. Throwdown was like.
Throwdown was so good.
Good.
There's another one there.
Enemy first. The first words out of your mouth was Sworn Enemy. I was like, oh my God, from Brooklyn, fucking New York. When I went to Ozfest, my first Ozfest, it was basically my first big show. It was the lineup was Killswitch Engage, Shadows Fall, Sworn Enemy, like all these banger bands that I didn't know were going to be that new wave of American heavy metal. But then there was Sworn Enemy, and they took the stage right before Cradle of Filth. And they're like, they started their shit, and everybody was like, "This is the greatest shit. This is so heavy." And like, it's Sworn Enemy, Brooklyn, fucking New York. You guys are fucking amazing. We'll see you guys later. Don't die of dehydration. Get high, get fucked up. And I was like, oh my God, like these guys are fucking.
You're like, hell, fucking yeah. You're like, hell yeah. Like
Dust is from London, and they're a hardcore band.
Who is it?
There's a lot of metal / hardcore crossover. I think there's a lot of crossover nowadays, period, because like, Bleeding Through, definitely.
Bleeding Through. There's a great England band, Discarnate. Those dudes are like they have like Hatebreed vibes. But like a much deeper attack, like that dual vocal attack, the bass player and the guitar player, they just straight off. That shit's.
I'm gonna go ahead and mention it, even though it wouldn't be hardcore. But I mean, if you think UK and you think big heavy bands, you got to say the words Bolt Thrower. And
you got to say Bolt Thrower. Bolt Thrower was badass.
Yeah, the drummer for Bolt Thrower is now in. He's in a new band. I can't remember. Well,
I didn't know that.
Well, they're in. I don't think they're new. They've been around for a while. He followed me on Facebook back when I was on Facebook.
Really?
He was the drummer from Bolt Thrower, and then somebody's like, "Dude follows you? Like, you guys talk?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's not like his official account or something. He comments on my shit and stuff." And they were like, "Dude, he's from Bolt Thrower," and I was like, "Are you serious?" Like,
it's like no fucking way.
Man, not the Conjuring. It's not the Convalescents because they're from here. It's something like that. Something I can't remember what it's called right now.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I just cannot think of it.
I can't either. Oh yeah, power metal. Oh yeah. Well, if you've never heard, what was Tommy's band?
Axe Attack.
No, not Axe Attack. It was Sword. It
was like I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. That's been so long.
I mean, if you want to do cheesy power metal, I mean, I have Manowar's logo.
There you go, Manowar.
I am a huge Manowar fan. They are my #1 favorite band of all time because they are excellent musicians. Their gimmick is like the whole power metal alpha male thing going on, but it's
looking like cavemen.
Yes, they are just we don't even ride Harleys all the time and chicks and beer,
wear leather
all the time, like never
we sleep in leather.
Yeah, like dude, I love Manowar. They're my #1 favorite band of all time. One of my goals this year is to get all the Manowar albums. So if you guys
should definitely do that.
Yeah, think about me. Show me some love.
Start singing to you.
Yeah.
I love Iced Earth. Like
Iced Earth.
I know people are hating on them because whole John Schaefer was in that whole storming the Capitol thing. The guitar player, but that's people's personal life. You can't hold that against them.
Iced Earth's band, like their music is phenomenal. If you're gonna
I got to see them.
Gamma Ray.
I got this. Oh yeah.
If you want to kind of, I don't know if you would count Queensryche. I kind of count as power metal ish. Like they were kind of like at the end of the 80s. They're like their first album came out like 90, I think. So like they were like well, no, Alcatraz would be more symphonic. Who was Gamma Ray? There's a band called Edguy, EDGUY.
Yeah.
That band.
I remember.
Phenomenal. Halloween. Yeah, there you go.
Halloween's badass.
You gotta mention Blind Guardian. Can't not mention Blind Guardian if you're talking power metal. So
there's actually a power metal. There was a band. They're kind of power metalers. They're from around here. I haven't heard them do anything in a long time, but they were called Everthrone. They used to be a band called Mirza. Yeah, they really had that power metal thing going on. There was like Power Glove.
Power Glove. Oh man, dude, they hit
remember that
when they started playing all this video game music and all this theme songs from cartoon shows and stuff like that. Like, dude, when they started doing that, they started doing that. They created a whole new niche. Yeah, Hammerfall, of course. Yeah, you gotta mention. Of course, yeah. Let's see, who else? Power metal. I mean, to me, I kind of, and I know people are gonna freak out because I'm gonna say this, but to me, the first power metal band that I think was like a big power metal band, I kind of count Maiden as a power metal band because you took that right out of my took that right out of my head. Yeah, I was getting ready to say the exact same thing. The structure of a power metal song is every one of Iron Maiden's songs. The high vocals, exactly. Fantasy, theme. That's fantasy dueling guitars. Yeah, and strats at that, which is something weird. That who was that band? Oh man, there was a black metal band that we went to go see one time. Like everybody went to go see them. I can't remember. I'm blanking on their name right now, but it was like me, Brad Paris from Nile. He was there. There was a few other what's his name? Not the guitar player from Lust and Decay, but who's the? Oh man! Come on, Tyler. It was okay. He was in the band with Brad. Oh God! Talking about Adam? Not Adam. Josh? No. Josh Ward? No, not Josh Ward. It was. You remember that band where it was Dallas and Brad together, but it wasn't Nile related at all? It was that. Oh, are you talking about that? What was it? It was called Narcotic Wasteland. No. It was before Narcotic Wasteland. They did like a 80s hair metal kind of thing. The singer was like, they had that song "Dirty Ass Filthy and Rock and Roll." It was like sweet cheese. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, they opened up for Nile when they played in Greenville. Yeah, I can't remember their name for the life of me. But anyway, the original guitar player in that band before, I think he ended up leaving. He's a legendary tech. He does everybody's shit around here as far as like being a guitar tech. He was in that band, and like it was me, him, and Brad, and we were all standing there watching this black metal band play, and everybody in the band's playing Fender. Like it's like Strats and like P basses, and we're like black metal and Fender. And after the show, like black metal and Fender, and they were like, dude, you need high end. You're not going to get more high end than a Strat. And we were just like,
it's true.
But like, isn't black metal like, humbuckers and like
humbuckers and like warlocks and PC Riches and shit.
Band with parrot vocals. All right. I was thinking about them the other day. I almost said their name.
It actually makes me think about that band King Parrot when he says parrot.
Yeah,
I was like,
King Parrot. Yeah, King Parrot. The vocalist is a parrot.
Yeah,
that is not even a dude. That is a parrot doing vocals to a death metal band. It's called King Parrot. It's incredible.
There's a band called Caninus that has dogs that are vocals.
Really?
Like, yeah.
We were talking about, I think a couple weeks ago, I ended up talking about it on stream, Enterprise Earth and Infinite Annihilator.
Yeah. Yes.
Dan Watson.
No.
4 foot fucking tall. Brutal as
Dan
shit.
Watson's a badass.
Like, dude, the first time I met Dan, he walked up and he's like, he walked up like, you remember Zach Newton, how he'll do the whole hands on your hip thing, and he just kind of up there, and he's like,
kind of like, hey guys.
I was like, dude, how the hell does that voice come from you? And he was like, I know, it makes no fucking sense.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about all those guys. Like, I'm like, how do you do that, you little skinny fuck? It's like it's kind of like brain drill.
We do it wrong, and it's all in the throat. We don't use our chest at all. We're totally.
Don't use the chest at all. You just blow out your vocal cords, and you're like, I can only do this for about 6 years. And I'm
Well, I mean, you gave me like tips when I first started. Like, you literally first, like, I think it was like second show we played. You walked up and you were like, you got to put your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It's going to stop sound from coming out of my mouth. And then the next show I did it. And I was like, that motherfucker was right. Holy shit. It sounds way more brutal that way. Damn. Like, I was trying hard for no reason.
Yeah, I learned that from Phil Bozeman in Whitechapel.
Oh,
he did a lot. I was like, he's like, you got to make toilet sounds with your mouth. Like, use your tongue. I was like, oh, okay. That's kind of like how I started. I was like, that's kind of like how I started doing metal vocals. I tried to imitate Dan Marino, because if you ever go back and listen to old school Miami Dolphins, you hear him call those play calls. That dude had a deep voice. Like,
oh yeah,
he was like, down. I was like, and I would try to do that, and I would get it, and I was like, maybe I can infuse this with like Phil's voice. And then I just started fucking around, and I was like, oh, I found my voice.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's literally the way it goes. You learn how to do it, and then you just kind of mix that with what comes naturally, and just kind of, find your own little niche thing. I remember when we did our cover of Pull the Plug, the guitar player for False Prophet, Scott.
Scott.
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah.
He did a show in Florida. They played for, they opened up for Ross's band, and which I think, was it a Death thing at the time? No, I think it was a Death tribute.
I think it was, yeah.
They opened up for that, and he told Ross and Terry, he was like, I want you to listen to this, and he played them our cover of Pull the Plug, and they were like, who is the singer? Who is that guy? He sounds just like Chuck. What the fuck is that? Like, I was like, dude, I have no idea. I'm just like, I'm just copying what was before me. And they were just like, yeah, it's really good. Holy shit. Like, I was like, yes. When you get props from the original band.
When you get props from like legendary bands. Well, speaking of False Prophet, their bass player, Craig, played, he's the bass. He was the bass player in Divine Treachery. I love that guy. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
God, I love Craig.
His first show with them was in Oakland, California, opening up for Possession.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't get much cooler than that.
Nope. And it's really funny because, like, the first time I met Craig, I watched him play, and I think we watched them play, and the first thing I noticed, I looked at Craig and I was like, yeah, the Jackson concert bass. You don't see that a whole lot no more.
No.
The last person I saw using one of those was Dave Ellefson. Like, that's,
exactly.
And then there's you, and he was like, dude, I love these fucking things. They are not expensive out the realm, but they're really, really good made, great sound.
They are. Craig makes them sound good. He's got a good bass tone too.
He's got
his bass tone.
He's got a pop to his stuff where it's like, I don't know if it's like it's plucking thing that he does, but he's got like a
Yeah, he
pop
plucks real hard.
Yeah. Like
That's
I blew Mike's mind one time because we were talking about Possession, and I was like, "That's why I like Primus so much," and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Larry Lalonde or Possessed," and he was like, "What about Larry Lalonde?" And I was like, "He was the original guitar player for Possessed." And he was like, "No."
Exactly.
I was like, "Yeah, dude, first album was Larry Lalonde." And then he got tired of playing all the brutal, fast, heavy stuff, and he wanted to just do
And
something
he just
fun.
wanted to play funky stuff.
Yeah, and he ended up being in Primus. And he was like, "That makes no sense." I was like, "Yeah, it makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever."
Makes not a damn bit of sense. Just like Les Claypool wanted to try it out for Metallica.
Yeah. Oh my God. Actually, I heard that was James's idea because James and Les are like, they're like best friends or whatever. Like,
Oh,
they're like
probably
best friends.
was.
And they needed a bass player, and James is like, Les, he's like the best bass player I know. And they were like, yeah, but like he doesn't really. And he even said that, dude, he said, I showed up and knew I wasn't going to get that job because they were like, all right, what do you want to play? And he's like, you guys know any Ozzie brother tunes? Like,
I think gonna play some Doobie Brothers.
And he was like, and they were like, yeah, this is immediately good. I think they jammed though, and they did like do a little thing that ended up being, if you want to hear it, there's a thing called Frog Brigade. And Frog Brigade was Claypool and James Hetfield. And it was like a little side project. What's up, Sith Lordly? Oh my God. Got so drained after last night. Sith is my my broski who's on Spine Ticks. He runs Spine Ticks. Like it's his.
What's up, broski?
Pirate ship. We're just on it. And
nice.
He
runs it.
He's steering the ship, which is very scary because he's usually hammered on Michelob Ultra. So there's no telling where this ship's headed.
Beautiful. That's a pirate's way.
All right. Well, I think that's about it. We showed your collection. I'm going to go ahead and give you full screen one more time. Let you give everybody a shout out to like I said, all the stuff you have going on, like might be coming up later. Hold on, let me see if I can get this to work. Hold on, where is it at? There. Well, nope. Well, that works. Well, screw it. That'll be good enough because I can't get it to full screen. I don't know why. I'm horrible at working StreamYard right now. This makes no sense. Good. But anyway, yeah, go ahead and shout out where everybody can find your music, find your band. There's Cannibal Corpse right there. Find your music, find your band, whatever you got coming up, shows, anything, EPs, albums. Go ahead and pimp your shit.
All right, well, I'm in Cadaver Creator. You can find us on Facebook. They have 2 pages. You can go and like both of them because they're both linked to it. Cadaver Creator Official and Cadaver Creator. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music. We got Perspectives of This Wretched Day up now. We should have our EP coming out this year. It's called Dark Origins. It's our long-awaited EP. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, he needs to get up. I've been promising it for so long. I feel stupid sometimes promising it, but it's for sure. It's almost done. So he's working on vocals now, and it sounds pretty fucking cool. So it's gonna be coming out soon. So you can check us there. And I also like to say, we were talking about Tyler Wooten, my drummer. He has been doing some hip hop stuff called T Woo, but you need to check out his band, The Coursing. If you like a new metal deathcore kind of stuff, that's real. It's got a good sound to it. He's got him on drums. There's a band called Haymaker. He's got their guitar player Mike Malone. They're doing big things. They're touring around. So if you like some cool, just really grooving stuff, you should check them out. The Coursing, man, they are badass. So, Cadaver Creator #1. Check out Coursing afterwards, and go check out Mafia.
Oh yeah, Mafia is incredible too. All right, that's it. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Wow, this is an hour and 10 minutes. I didn't expect it to be that long, but okay, that works.
Hell yeah.
I love it because when it runs that long, that means we're really into what we're talking about, and it's all love. So I hope everybody had a good time. This will be a thing I'm going to start doing every month. I've already got next month's person lined up. Stay tuned for that. It will be Beej Newton, Beeg, and then last name Newton. He is the vocalist for Tar Hag, who are like, oh, my bros. Like, I love those dudes. They are literally like my brothers. Grew up
Badass
around
doom.
Oh my God, so much trad doom, just traditional doom, like pentagram, like all that vein. And then right now he is also in a band that's a death metal. I would call it death metal. Curse of Flesh. Yeah, Curse of Flesh. So
with Mike?
Also, yeah, that will be coming up soon. Gray Man said he just subbed up to Cadaver Creators YouTube. Comic Ozzie
Thank
is
you, sir.
showing up at the end of the show. What's up, Ozzie? How are you doing?
What's up, Ozzie?
Canadian brethren, lots of dude. All the Canadians I've met, YouTube comic book community, that all love metal. Like the first thing they said, "Oh, you love metal? We love metal." It's amazing how like it's like a requirement for Canadians to love metal.
As it should be. It should be a requirement.
So yeah, appreciate everybody watching. Have a good day. Keep a lookout for the next episode of Tunes and Collections, and it will feature Beej Newton. Have a good one.
Hell yeah. Thanks for having me.
No problem.